How do you deal with anger? Release it, release it, release it, release it, release it, release it through song, release it through dance, release it through writing, release it through shouting, just shouting. Release it through swimming, release it through yoga, release it through movement. Whatever blocks you, whatever stops you, release it. Release it. Just release it. Just release it. Know that this is not me. Anger is really an attack on you. As you are loved. Anger is really an attack on you. Release it. Try to defend it, play with it, justify it. Release it. Any anger is an attack on you. It's an attack on your peace. It's an attack on your sovereignty. It's an attack on your joy. It's an attack on you. Once again, you can release it through activity. Tons of activities in the comments. You can release it through word. You can release it through doubt. You can not doubt. You can release it through thought. You can release it through prayer. But release it. It's not yours to carry into the next moment. It's not yours to carry into the next, friendship. It's not yours to carry into the next relationship. It's not yours to carry. And because it's not yours to carry, you no longer bear that burden of carrying it. Because it doesn't belong to you. That anger does not belong to you. How do I deal with anger? It's rare that I get angry, but in the moments that I do, I watch it. I watch my anger. I watch not to try to find meaning or to justify, but I watch it. I don't respond to it right away. I just allow it to be there. I allow myself to be angry. And through my allowance, I realize that the anger goes. It goes somewhere. I don't know where it goes, but it goes somewhere. It goes somewhere. And so I don't try to manipulate it. I don't try to, once again, defend it. When I'm angry, when I get angry, I do. I watch it. I allow it. I don't suppress it. I don't reject it. I don't push it away or, try to reshape another narrative like I'm not angry. Yeah, I am, but I'm just watching, And I notice that when anger comes up, for me at least, it's a desire to be in control sometimes. It's a desire to want to be right sometimes. It's a desire to want to be seen sometimes. So I guess anger comes out of a desire, And then I go into the root of that desire. Why do I want to be in control? Why do I want to be right? Why do I want to do whatever I want to do? And for me, there is no reason to justify why I want to be right when I get down to it. For me, there is no reason to justify why I want to be in control. And whenever I find myself getting angry or in moments of anger, I let myself know that, it's okay to not be in control. It's okay to not be right. I don't want to be right. I want to be love. I don't want to be right. I want to be love. Truly, I don't want to be seen. I want to see all. I want to see all perspective. And sometimes our anger arises is because we are stuck in our perspective, our self-righteousness, our wanting to be in control, that we are unwilling to give up control, We are unwilling to see things from another perspective. We are unwilling to let go and surrender to flow. Anger sort of stops flow. You know, anger sort of stops flow. It's like having a water hose and you turn on the faucet and you tie a knot. You tie a knot in the hose. The water wants to flow. The emotions, in this case, want to flow. But anger is tying a knot in the flow of our emotions, and it gets pent up and pent up and pent up and pent up. And the more it gets pent up, the more anger festers, the more anger grows. So the best place to start is to start where you are, and release, 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 until there is no kink in your hose, Ashe. You know, until you untie all the knots, all the blockages. It's the self-work. There's a reason for our anger. And most of all of it starts with childhood, the way that we were raised. Maybe we got things our way. And because life is not going our way now, we get angry. Because things are not going our way, we get angry. Letting go is not a how. It's just you do it. When it's heavy, you let it go. When it's heavy, you put it down. Like if you're holding a weight and you know it's weight and you know it's heavy, how do you let go? There's no how, you just do it. You know, you just do it. It's not a mind thing. Letting go is not a mind thing. It's just doing it. You know, it's just doing it. And you have to know you can just do it. You can just do anything. You can just do anything without a how, without a meaning, without a reason. You can just do anything. You know, you can just do anything. And if you allow yourself to just do it, it's done. Don't pick it back up. That's the thing, is not picking it back up. I don't think letting go is the problem. It's just we pick things back up. We say we've let it go, but something happens and we pick that anger back up. We pick that habit back up. We know how to let go. We know how to release. You know? But the one thing we haven't learned how to do is not pick it back up. You know? When it comes, when something irritates us. How do we not revert back to the version of ourselves that we have let go? And that is the practice. That is the practice. You know, that is the practice. For some of us, it's a lifelong practice. For some of us, it happens the moment that we allow it. But it starts with knowing the power that you have within yourself. It's a new day. It's a new day. It's a new day.